Ah, there we are. Okay. Okay, we'll just wait for people to roll in here. Yo, what's up everyone? Thank you. Yeah, I'm up a little early. Hope you're having a good I am having a good one, thank you. So, you remember, if you guys watched yesterday's stream, you'd remember that we talked about Aizen a little bit. And we got people saying that he loses to MADARA. Collision Chaos? Yeah, that's Collision Chaos. Good future. Collision Chaos is fuck. The entire Sonic CD soundtrack is absolutely goated, dog. Like, I think Sonic CD has my favorite soundtrack out of the entire Sonic series. Maybe Sonic Adventure is better slightly, but other than that, I can't really think of a list of tracks that's as consistent. No, my name is not Mark. Unremarkable. You can shorten that down to Mark. It's easier than like un or unk or whatever. Exactly. Sonic CD. Okay. Well, Sonic CD's music is goated. Sonic CD's gameplay is interesting. Super late to yesterday's stream. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we got people saying that Aizen loses to like MADARA in chat. It's fucking wild. Maybe if you use death battle logic, where it's like Sonic Adventure 1 and Unleashed above CD. I could see Adventure 1. I can't really see CD. Or I can't really see Unleashed. Unleashed maybe has better... No, I really can't see it. Sungjin Woo versus Goku. It's going to be the shortest video ever. Because Goku absolutely curb stomps that man into the dirt. People really try to argue and be like, no, actually... I don't care. Because all you gotta do is take a look at their actual, legit, no shit scaling, no aura, and even a downplayed Goku. Like, objectively just more powerful. Oh, holy shit, Mr. Mackler. Do you eat, dog? Like, I hope you're doing good. You donate a lot, man. Losing to Madara was all a part of Aizen's plan for this stream. Holy shit. Aizen manipulated me into making this stream, man. That's crazy. Everyone has to call Mr. Mackler the GOAT now. Silver above Shadow? No, yeah, that's what CD is ass. I don't know if I'd say it's ass, but it's definitely like the least fun classic Sonic game. Like the level design is just not it. Metal is above Shadow with transformations. Shadow is only... Metal is only below... above Shadow if you... So, okay, so... You can only get Metal Sonic above Shadow if you grant him Neo Metal Sonic, which is kind of bullshit. Because that's like if you get... Okay, so like... It's kind of like giving the final boss is like... Like, you get what I'm saying. CC Goku versus Light Novel Rimu? Dog, even like... Even End to Z Goku beats Rimiru. What are you talking about, dog? Next stream is going to be an End to Z Goku stream because people don't understand how powerful this guy is. Opinion on Smash Bracket. You'd have to direct me to it. I'm not too sure. I have not really been keeping up with the Sonic and DC crossover comics. They just don't really interest me too much. I suppose they'll be good for power scaling, but as a story, I just didn't really enjoy the first issue. The biggest problem is that it really does just feel like someone... Like, you can really tell Ian Flynn wrote it. Like, you can really tell Ian Flynn wrote something when the first thing that's said by Amy is something about Little Planet from CD. Like... No, I don't really care about spoilers. Go ahead. Sonic's ideology in IDW isn't as bad as people say. No, yeah, Sonic's ideology in IDW is in character for him. It's just that he talks so damn much, man. Like, he's a total yapper for no reason. They said Sonic loses to Star Fox. Oh, that's kind of retarded. I gotta stop using that word so comfortably. It's kind of stupid. Yeah, there we are. Because I think I'm getting too comfortable saying that word, and like technically I think I can get away with it because you know, like, obviously. But, you know, at the same time, I really shouldn't be just saying that kind of shit. My bad. And Joker called Shadow Edgy Hedgy. Yeah, that's cute. I've seen a few panels for it. It is really... I like how the Joker is drawn a lot. He looks like a rogue cartoon character that the author can't control anymore. And I think that's pretty cool. Hello there. Smash Bracket, I like their vids. If they're only using the power scaling from the Smash Brothers roster, that's fine. Because Smash Brothers Sonic is slow as shit. But if they're talking about, like... if they're using, like, everything and trying to take everything into account, they're not doing a good job at it. Yeah, as a fan of, like, the Black Knight Unleashed era of Sonic, because I think that was his peak characterization, even above IDW now. I really want him to go like, I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. Because that's just, in my opinion, like, the best objective introduction for him, like. I can't really, like, put it any way else, like. They used the games and Sonic X. No, dog. What? No way, dog. There's no way. Goku and Rimuru? Or Rimuru? The bitch from fucking that time I got reincarnated as a slime, right? Or is that a different? Kirby and Mario is actually interesting. Like, that's actually more interesting than Sonic versus Mario, just from a power scaling perception. Oh yeah, the main protagonist of The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Goku beats the shit out of her, dog. I don't know. All these people are crazy, man. Like, even N to Z Goku could beat this girl. I hope it's a girl. If it's not a girl, that's funny. Oh, genderless. Okay, my mistake. But yeah, Goku beats them 100%. Better VA for Jason, Sonic, or Roger. Yeah, like, I can't be the only one that thinks that this is extremely feminine when I'm looking at it. Like, low key, my bad, you know. Maybe I'm whatever. But yeah, Jason versus Roger. I like Jason more, but Roger is Sonic now, so I can't really speak too much on that. All I can say is that I prefer Jason's voice. And whenever I read the IDW book, that's the voice I hear. So, yeah. Goku versus Analog Horror. I gotta be honest, I don't watch that much Analog Horror. I think the only one that would be an issue for Goku would be Monument Mythos, because that gets into, like, higher dimensions and stuff. Other than that, Goku should, like, defeat all of them pretty easily, especially if you're using, like, a N to Z Goku, who is, again, the GOAT. My kind of analog horror is kind of like the more subdued kind of stuff. Like, I think the Mandela catalog kind of fed into its own hype too much. Doomslayer versus Spawn. Spawn obliterates that guy, like... Doomslayer really gets, like, overhyped because he's raw as hell. And, like, that's fine, but, like... Man is complex multiversal at best. Honestly, Goku beats him. Like, not even like End to Z Goku. Dragon Ball Super Goku. Dragon Ball GT Goku absolutely demolishes. I'll keep driving it home until, like, people, like, pay attention. Because, like, legitimately, people really be underestimating End to Z Goku. Goku versus Anos. Let's see. Who's Anos? Anos versus Goku. Anos Voyagard from the Misfit of Demon King Academy. Dog, who are these people anymore? We be putting anyone up against Goku. What are some power scalers you also like to watch and consider reliable? Let's see. Seth the Programmer is a pretty good Dragon Ball power scaler. He gets into trouble sometimes with people, but other than that, you know, objectively speaking, his videos are well made, well researched, and well put together. Swag Kage is pretty good for Naruto stuff, even though he mainly deals with like Naruto inverse scaling, so you kind of need to be a Naruto fan to understand what he's talking about, but if you can kind of get over that bench curve, a lot of his videos become very enjoyable. Let's see. Saiyan Scholar doesn't, I haven't watched his content in a while, unfortunately, but a lot of his older content on Dragon Ball GT was very good, and that was the kind of stuff that got me on power scaling in the first place, actually, so yeah. Honestly, low-key, I don't know if I could name any more, dog. Like, let's see. Natsu. Who are these people? Oh, Seth versus Unremarkable? I don't know if I could do that. Maybe. That'd be funny. That'd be really funny. Natsu Drag Neil? From Fairy Tail? What? Ah, hell nah. Nah, he's not beating Ichigo. He might not even beat Naruto. What are you people on about? Nah, he's not even beating Naruto, dog. Like, maybe he beats Luffy, but even then, you could make a good argument for Luffy. He's not beating anyone in the big three. He's not even close to beating Goku, let alone Ichigo. Simon the Digger versus White Lantern. I hope they both lose. I hope I hope they both die. They say Natsu is universal. Okay, maybe he beats Luffy then, but like he's not beating Naruto. He's not beating Ichigo. They both got better uni scaling. Sonic versus the big three. Sonic obliterates them, dog. What did they do to me? What do you mean, what did they do to me? Aizen versus Comp Madara. Let me check if Madara is in Jump Force real quick. Because if Madara is in no, actually, Aizen's in Jump Force too. But it's not Comp Aizen. It's just Comp Madara. Yeah, Madara's in Jump Force. Why would you set Aizen up like that, dog? Like, that's not even close to fair. I'm talking, like... Luffy versus Naruto. Naruto obliterates Luffy, dog. I don't know where, like, One Piece fans got this idea that Luffy was relevant. Madara's DLC. I understand it. He's raw, but like, you know, I just don't see it personally. Hold on. Hulk versus Godzilla. Which Godzilla and which Hulk? Because both of those are very important questions. If it's like Godzilla and Hell versus MCU Hulk, then like, dog, it's not even close. But if it's like Worldbreaker Hulk or like God Hulk versus fucking like Shin Godzilla, like, again, not even close. My favorite anime is probably either Death Note or, let's see, it's likely either Death Note or fuck, what's the one? What's the trying to think of the anime I have in my collection right now. My favorite manga is Chainsaw Man. I think it'll always be Chainsaw Man. Like, I don't know if anything will ever surpass what Chainsaw Man means to me. But for anime, the Chainsaw Man anime is fucking trash. Like, it's good on an objective level. Like, but like, aside from that, it was like fucking... let's see. Where's the Marvel Rivals hate? I already kind of hated Marvel Rivals in that one stream, and nothing's really been going on with it recently. I still don't like the game. But other than that, you know, I kind of... Unless it, like, shits on my dog or something, I'm not going to really have any, like, bad, negative feelings about it. Baby versus Black. Baby Vegeta destroys Goku Black. Well, okay. Not destroys. Because it is pretty hard. Okay, well, no. Actually, he does if you give him the Golden Great Ape form. Like, Golden Great Ape Baby versus, like, Scythe Goku Black. Baby wins 100%. Nasty Rage Bait title. Movie Sonic with the super form versus Nine Tails Naruto. Honestly, Naruto might got that. If you go with the planetary scaling for Naruto, Sonic got that 100%. But if you go with the multi-solar stuff for Naruto, then like Goku is not Goku. Sonic is probably not going to win that. I have not read Classroom of the Elite. Singular Point Godzilla versus Alien X. I don't know who Singular Point Godzilla is, dog. Like, where does he scale? Intelligent scaling can be fun. The issue is that other people are kind of stupid. So it's kind of hard to scale intelligence with other guys because, like, they're brain dead. A Singular Point Godzilla is like a 13D versus 26D, dog. This is a spite match. How you get double dimensioned out of nowhere like that? That's wild. World Breaker Hulk is just regular Hulk at peak anger. Whatever. Comp Hulk versus Comp Godzilla. Comp Hulk, easily. Pikachu versus Godzilla. Or Pikachu versus Goku. Dog, get Pokemon above 4D. Then maybe, you know, maybe. Spider-Man versus Batman comp. That makes things so fucking boring, but, you know, fucking Spider-Man, because he has that new bullshit, like, cosmic comic Spider-Man form. Batman might have something similar, but, you know, not to my knowledge. Saitama versus Sun Jin Woo. That's a debate. That's more interesting. Sun Jin Woo might legit have that. It's the people who think he can hang with Goku. Those are the people that are fucking wild. Zoom from the CW versus Goku. No one in the CW is touching Goku. Y'all are wildin'. There's a YouTuber for that by his name is Avent. I haven't watched Avent too much, but his videos seem well put together, and he posts often, so good for him. Goku versus Madoka. Isn't Madoka like 5D? I'm pretty sure Madoka's like 5D max, dog. Like, like, dog, all these random ass people getting put up next to Goku only to lose. Sailor Moon versus Goku is actually a little more interesting, but, you know, Goku still beats her. Feedback versus Static Shock. Isn't Feedback the Ben 10 alien that, like, ate the universe or something? I don't know if Static Shock got anything like that. The strongest character in fiction is Grug, but, you know, without meme scaling, the strongest character in fiction is Sun Wukong. I have not read the Absolute DC comics. However, I've heard the Absolute Batman line is pretty good. So, good for DC on actually, like, putting something out that people like. Adam versus Homelander. That's actually, like, kind of close because they both scale like relative, and they're both really dumb. So, personally, I got Adam just because he's an angel, and angels are kind of cracked in, like, cross-verse debates. They're kind of cross-verse demons. A lot of people think Saitama beats Goku. Do I need to make a Saitama versus Goku video? Because I will. Dog, no. Saitama is not beating Goku. And if you think Saitama beats Goku, you're wrong. I know I say that power scaling is like 90% interpretation. That's kind of like that's the big phrase, but, like, you know, sometimes your interpretation can be wrong. Kratos versus Dante. I think Kratos got that personally. They're both. You can get Dante to low complex, I think, but other than that, you know, he doesn't have the same kind of speed scaling as Kratos does. He doesn't have the same hacks abilities. It's not looking good for him personally. Ultraman versus King Hyperion. I don't know nothing about King Hyperion. I know Ultraman throw hands with Superman all the time, though, so do with that what you will. It's basically like, do you think that guy could beat Superman? Yes or no? And if he can, then, like, well, he can't, but, you know, whatever. 4D Saitama is a bit of a highball, just because it hasn't really been delved into that much, but, you know, it's a fine highball. Like, it's acceptable. I could see it. Nah, Dante got better scaling than just, like, 3D. You can get him up to 4D, or you can get him up to 5D, honestly, but not saying they're good methods, but they're methods for sure. A better matchup would be like Kratos, Dante, and Doomslayer versus Goku. And honestly, Goku got that, like, low-key. Like, I love how people call me a Goku glazer, and then I'll just, like, come in with my Goku scaling, and they're like, damn, Goku actually does beat that guy's ass. So Saitama is multi-solar to multi-galaxy then? That's probably the safest bet, but, you know, you could definitely highball him. Highballs aren't bad for scaling, you know, like, highballs are perfectly acceptable. Like, my low outer End of Z Goku, like, that's kind of a highball, but, you know. That's just Goku versus Demon Slayer with Dante and Kratos doing no damage. That's how I feel about, like, Goku versus the Big Three. Like, what is Luffy gonna do? That's just Goku versus Naruto and Ichigo. And even then, those two get obliterated. Prime, a million Superman versus Rune King Thor. Superman, 100%. Okay, so where does the strongest Goku scale without any wank? You got a few options, right? You got Jump Force Goku, who's like high outer, right? You got like Fortnite Goku, who's like extraversal or whatever. And then you got Enda GT Goku. Enda GT Goku might legitimately be boundless based on your interpretation. So he could throw hands with like Sun Wukong. Not even joking. Silver Sonic versus the Grand Priest. Who's Silver Sonic, dog? Like, do you mean Silver Sonic from like the fuck ass tiny ass robot? Nah, CC Goku and Xeno Goku are kind of fodder, Loki. Like, they're outer, but like, it's not that good. Like, I tell you, it's the obscure versions of Goku that like really got like the good shit. The tiny fuck ass robot? Infinite 40 is multiversal plus, yeah.
Your type.
Aizen versus Ganondorf? Dog, Aizen obliterates that guy. What are you on about? Aizen versus Bowser? What is Aizen? How is Bowser going to kill Aizen? Zoom from the CW beats Gojo, 100%. Like, in my opinion, but Silver versus the Grand Priest. It's a random matchup, but you know, low-key, Silver might got that. Like, Someone said that Link with the deity, the fierce deity mask can beat Goku. Hell nah. All these random people are always like, oh, but could he beat Goku? Oh, he could totally beat He's not beating Goku. If they say he can beat Goku, chances are they're not beating Goku. It's the characters that people don't compare to Goku that you gotta watch out for. It's the characters that people know are too strong for Goku. Those are the guys that you really gotta, like, kind of keep an eye out for. Gojo versus Kakashi? Kakashi only wins that if you give him Kamui, which he doesn't even have anymore in the Boruto era, so, like... Live action, you mean, like, MCU Sentry versus DCEU Superman? Sentry is kind of featless right now. He might be stronger than Captain Marvel. He might not be. If he is, though, you know, it kind of eclipses the solid planetary scaling for the DCEU. And you kind of have to go with, like, the higher interpretation multi-solar stuff, or the solar stuff. Let's see. I have a way to get Powerpuff Girls above Comp Goku. If you've got that, 100%, send it to me on Discord. Random question, how fodder is JJK? If you take away Gojo's Infinity, low-key, I think even characters from, like, My Hero Academia could beat him. Fire Force versus the Big Three. Isn't that guy only, like, Universal or some shit? Like, he's not beating Naruto. He's not beating Ichigo, definitely. Like... He beats Luffy, to be fair, but, like, everyone beats Luffy, dog. Like, I dare say it's harder to find a character that doesn't beat Luffy. Stronger than all the Avengers merged into one. Well, yeah, but they don't know about the star level. The people on Earth don't know about the small star level feat that they had in the fucking new Captain Marvel movie. So, you know, it could go any way, honestly. Naruto versus Kid Goku. Naruto might have that, depending on how you scale. But if you go with the consistent, like the solidly consistent planetary scaling for Naruto, like, it's not looking good for Naruto. Luffy doesn't lose to Homelander. No, I'm not talking like that. I ain't talking like that bad. Yeah, whatever. Oh, goodbye, Pro Bro Gamer. Thank you for tuning in. Sonic could be argued to have a relevant speed. Yeah. But yeah, for Gojo versus Kakashi, Kakashi really only wins if you give him Kamui. And, like, maybe if you use other versions of Kakashi. But if you're using, like, current Boruto Kakashi, you know, he doesn't really have a way to bypass Infinity. You kind of have to go with the interpretation that you can, like, bypass Infinity if you're faster than Gojo, which I don't agree with anymore. I'd really only ever use that interpretation for cross-verse stuff if they really did have no way to bypass Infinity. Just so that the fight's more interesting than just, no Infinity. Lol. Could Sonic beat Goku? I don't know about that. Which version of Goku and which version of Sonic? Because if you're using Game Sonic versus like DBS Goku, it might be hard to get Goku a win. But if you use like N to Z Goku or GT Goku versus oh, hello there, Sacha. I can't pronounce your name, but hello there. Dog, Sonic Heroes is trash. Like it's fun. No, it's not. No, okay, hold on. Let me rewind. Sonic Heroes has good music. Sonic Heroes has like a pretty okay story. I just can't have fun with the controls, man. Like, I've accustomed myself to the Shadow the Hedgehog controls. So now the Sonic Heroes controls just feel so stiff. Gojo versus Itachi. That'd be funny. That'd be really funny. Because Itachi is like, you know, Seth just put out a video about Itachi. And apparently he's like a big cross-verse demon. That might be fun to do, honestly. Oh, SpongeBob versus Gumball? Dog, SpongeBob's 9D. Dog, SpongeBob beats Goku. DBS Goku, but like, you know, Goku still. He beats a Goku. I don't know if Gumball beats even one Goku. Dog, low-key, I don't know if like... You could probably pick any version of Goku. I can get him above Gumball easily. Is Aizen high uni? You can argue Aizen's like 5D, dog. I'm not saying that he is, but you can argue it. You can argue Aizen's like 4D pretty consistently, in my opinion. But, you know, I think Aizen's like anywhere from like large planetary, which is kind of an abysmal low ball, but still, up to like low complex multi, which is a pretty absurd high ball, but you know, it still exists. Game Sonic versus N to Z Goku. Game Sonic probably got that, but you know, N to Z Goku is probably. N to Z Goku honestly has better outer arguments, like Loki. The Undertaker versus Itachi, like the one from wrestling? He's just a wrestler, dog. Like, he's raw, I agree, but... That feeling when your fave matchup for a character is the one that isn't talked about. Itachi versus Seshu. Maybe because no one knows who that character is, dog. TC... Dog. These random ass characters. Dog, who even... Oh, the Second Coming? from animator versus animator. End of Z Goku beats this guy, dog. Like, where do I scale Naruto, Luffy, and Ichigo? Luffy's anywhere from like moon level to star level, small star level. You know, actually no. A better lowball would be like multi-continental, but you know. Let's see. Ichigo. Okay, we'll do Naruto first. Naruto's anywhere from like planetary to like uni plus. A low multi maybe. And then multiversal? Oh no, shit, you're right. Nah, the Undertaker fucking nah, cause Itachi isn't just like big AP win. You gotta have like specific resistances to things that Itachi can do. And then you can get Ichigo anywhere from like large planetary to like low complex multiversal. So yeah, that's my. Okay, and Goku still beats him. What are you talking about, dog? Like, you think that I don't have the same shit for Goku? You honestly think dog, End of Z Goku is my, like, masterpiece. I've perfectly crafted End of Z Goku to be the strongest character. His resistances... Like, dog. No, Aizen doesn't lose to Madara, dog. Like, that's the, like, if you noticed, I put a question mark there. You know, Aizen beats the shit out of Madara. Like, let me get something straight real quick. Aizen demolishes Madara. Aizen demolishes, like, most of fiction, dog. Most of fiction is like 50%, but still, you know. I can't speak on the people that are like really fucking like overpowered and broken, but Aizen losing to Madara, why do you think that? Why the fuck do you think Aizen loses to... Why do you think Aizen beats Madara? What? Oh, right. I've had people ask me about how Gojo's Infinity works a lot, and I haven't really answered it. So this is how Gojo's Infinity works, right? Gojo's Infinity... Okay, Gojo's Curse Technique Limitless brings out a concept called Limitless into... Okay, so let me rewind. Gojo's Curse Technique Limitless brings out a concept called infinity into reality, which he manipulates on the subatomic level to slow an object down that is approaching him to the point that it will never reach him. I explain this in all my Gojo videos, but basically think of it like Achilles and the tortoise. What was the Goku versus debate? Oh, let's see. Oh, Dragonborn from Skyrim versus Goku? Someone sent me a Dragonborn video on Discord and I didn't watch it because I didn't, like, it said he beat fucking... It said that man beats Sun Wukong, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna tune that out. No, I know what Inuyasha? Inuyasha? Is that what it's called? I can't pronounce it, but I know what it is. I respect it deeply for being like one of the OGs. The Dragon... Yeah. Goku versus Joker from Persona. That might be a little hard for Goku. That might be hard for Goku. But, you know, if you use the right version of Goku. If you use my Go End of Z Goku, dog. Genjutsu over KS? What's KS? I can't remember. Is that something from Bleach or what? Oh, are you talking complete hypnosis? No, Genjutsu is fucking trash compared to complete hypnosis, dog. Like, on the base level, right? Like, you can think that it works like that. But, you know. Like, complete hypnosis is able to work on someone that can see into the future and... Okay, so basically, this is Yuha, right? Yuha is a character that can see into the future and pick the reality that benefits him the most. So he basically has, like, fate manipulation, dog. And then complete hypnosis is able to work on someone who should easily be able to see the fucking future and, like, see that he's being affected by complete hypnosis. So, honestly, I think complete hypnosis is way more busted than anything that Genjutsu could do. Because Madara can just use the Genjutsu. Guess what? Madara never uses the Genjutsu in character. He only uses it a couple of times. Hey, can you accept it? Yeah, 1 second. Let's see. Your Driss, I imagine? Yeah, accept. Yeah, dog, what are you talking about? Like, you're insane if you think that Aizen is losing to Madara. But this Gojo needs to... No. Gojo does not need to perceive things in order for infinity to work. Because, like, even things that come from, like, behind or underneath Gojo still get hit with infinity, so... I think it's pretty silly to use the perception argument. But that's just me. That song was Planet Wisp from Sonic Colors. outer or in order to I don't know if Mac could even beat Kid Goku. I don't know about that. Like maybe, but no. Goku versus Tom Taylor. Who the fuck is Tom Taylor? Y'all, Goku versus Diddy about to be next, dog. Like, Tom Taylor? Oh, from CP. Who is this guy? Wait a minute. Who is man? Why is he actually broken? Why are they putting him up against, like, Dr. Manhattan and shit? So what's this stream about? This is the Aizen stream that I said I was gonna do. We haven't really talked about Aizen though, because no one's really challenging me on it. Which is fair, you know, like it just means that everyone agrees with me. Tom Taylor, the actor? Like, dog, who are these people? Oh, Tom Taylor's a DC character. No, he's not. He's a... my God. Why do so many people have the name fucking Tom Taylor? I don't know who these people are. Aizen versus Doctor Doom. Okay, get me a consistent Doctor Doom scale. And then give me, like, any sort of, like, conceptual abilities this man has. MADARA does not beat Aizen, dog. Like, if you want to challenge me on that, 100%, my Discord's right there. But I'm not losing. I've never lost an Aizen debate. Goku versus Murphy Lawden. From SCP? Who even are these people, dog? Let's see. Plane level? The fuck is plane? Extraverse level? Okay, you might need to pull out Fortnite Goku for this one, but, you know, it's possible. Yes, we can if you want to. Yeah, 100%. Go, dog. Like, I've never lost an Aizen debate. And I don't plan on losing an Aizen debate. Mad Space? Oh, no, yeah, this is Mad Space, yeah. Aizen versus Sephiroth? Okay, get me, like, a good Sephiroth scale. That isn't just like, oh, he's from a Japanese role-playing game. He's obviously outer. Blah, 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 blah. Aizen versus Dante? Aizen might legit have that even without his axe abilities, dog. But how the fuck is Dante supposed to put man down? Goku versus the self-reference engine? Isn't that literally the thing that's like your character plus one or something? Okay, Boundless. You might need to pull out, like, God Fusion Goku or, you know, End of GT Goku. You're probably going to need the heavier hitters for this. You can still argue Goku beats him, though. I kind of have a Discord server, but, like, you know, I don't. Fat Boo versus Aizen. Aizen fucking destroys him, dog. Like, like Fat Boo is like universal max. I can easily get Aizen like above that, dog. Like I can get Aizen to low multi without wank. Sephiroth could just eviscerate the entire solar system. Doesn't matter. Like, you clearly don't know who Aizen is, dog. Like, Aizen, for one, Aizen is stronger than solar system level, dog, for one. Like, even versus battle has him at, like, galaxy level. And versus battle is always lowballing guys. So what do you think that says about Aizen? Number 2. Aizen's hacks abilities are just way too busted. His regeneration works on a spiritual level and arguably a conceptual level. Like, this guy's complete hypnosis, able to work on people that can see the future and pick their the outcome that they deem favorable. Basically, this guy can affect people who have fate manipulation. It's like a complex form of fate manipulation, but it's fate manipulation. The Hoigeku is honestly like Mahoraga type adaptation. So, like again. He has a stronger Gen. Okay, Goku versus Aizen is actually interesting because as much as I love Goku, right? How is Goku supposed to put Aizen down? The Mafuba isn't as good as some of the sealing techniques in Bleach that Aizen has broken out of. The Hakai can't kill immortals, but if it could, that would be like Goku's one way to kill Aizen. But it can't kill people who are immortal. Why do they accept Transcendent Shibai who is featless, but they won't even think Aizen is uni? Because Naruto goons are crazy, man. Like, Naruto goons are insane. Like, honestly, Naruto goons are worse than, like, Dragon Ball goons. Would Aizen team up with the Darkest Knight? Who's the Darkest Knight again? If it's the fucking Batman who laughs, I'm gonna... This fucking... I hate the Batman who laughs, dog. The Batman who laughs is honestly like one of the worst comic book characters ever. Low-key, like even Owlman... Like, Owlman's the GOAT compared to this guy. But yeah, Aizen would probably manipulate this guy into working for him. Or working with him, at least. Gogeta would definitely take out Aizen. Okay, how? How does Aizen's how does Gogeta beat Aizen? That's my question. Madara win. Madara does not beat Aizen, dog. I'm telling you, I've never lost an Aizen debate. Couldn't Goku seal Aizen or BFR Aizen? Goku can't seal Aizen away. Bleach has better sealing than Dragon Ball does. Dragon Ball has like the Mafuba, which is pretty good, but you know, Bleach has like several tiers of sealing abilities, and Aizen is like above most of them. So. Not gonna lie, do a live debate right now. If anyone wants to debate me, that's right. Like 100%. If you've got. Like, if anyone, if anyone wants to challenge me on my Aizen stance, I'll do that right now. I'm just letting you know, though. Never lost an Aizen debate. And I don't plan to. Now, obviously, if you're going to throw, like, fucking the one above all at me against Aizen, I'm not going to take that. I'm not stupid. But if you've got, like, if there are characters that you want to, like, reasonably put up against Aizen, you know, 100%. No, yeah, 100%. If you want to debate me, my Discord is right there. Spoil your shadow. Add me and we'll talk. Yeah, no, I can't, like, Cosmic Armor Superman versus Aizen, like, that's a mismatch, dog, obviously. But if you want to do Madara versus Aizen, it's right there. What, like, hit me up right now. We'll do it. But Aizen, Amir. Who the fuck is Amir, dog? Dog, I don't know who Amir is. You're gonna have to be more specific. Yeah, again, dog, like, Spawn versus Aizen, like, these are guys with, like, actual no shit, like, dog. CC Goku versus Aizen? Yeah, like... Takaba versus Aizen would be interesting. Takaba versus Aizen would be entertaining, but I can't necessarily... Amir beats Aizen? Who the fuck is Amir? Like, who is Amir? Where do I scale Aizen? Okay, this is where I scale Aizen, right? So, you can scale Aizen anywhere from, like, star level to like low complex. But I personally have him at like at least galaxy level to like universal. Amir Uber, dog. Dog, the Uber Eats guy? What are you talking about? Y'all are crazy. You're telling me Kid Buu, who can destroy the Earth, isn't able to destroy the Soul Reaper. Dog, do you understand the cosmology of Bleach? The Soul Reaper society isn't like just one world. Why don't you use the higher ends? Because I don't know, dog. Like, I want to. Like, you can get Aizen to, like, complex or low complex, dog. But, like, I don't. Like, low-key, I kind of don't need to for most matchups. Are made by Aizen himself. What's the intent of those statements, though? Like, low-key, those statements are made by the author for the sake of power scaling, like, legitimately. Oh, okay. Oh, someone did ask me if I scaled JoJo's, and I don't. I kind of do, but I kind of don't. Jump Force Goku versus Aizen. Jump Force Goku is fucking, like, one of the strongest versions of Goku, dog. Although, if he doesn't have any conceptual hacks abilities, like low-key, he's not beating Aizen. Aizen might not beat him, but he's not beating Aizen. I mean, those statements ain't hard to debunk either. Okay, do that, Doug. Tell the author he's wrong. Oh, that's funny. Aizen versus the MCU. Aizen would fucking murder the MCU. BFR? Okay. Who in character actually uses BFR? Name me one time Goku has actually used BFR in character. No, yeah, like, people can be Aizen, but, like, Aizen, like, if you... Okay, if there's a character who scales around where Aizen scales, right? Or even, like, a couple tiers above. Like, your guy could be, like, complex multi, right? Unless they have conceptual hacks abilities, they're not beating Aizen. They literally can't. Yeah, one time. The only time when Cell was literally going to destroy the planet. I already kind of did it on Discord. I wasn't paying attention, dog. Like, low-key, I never pay attention. Like, dog, I'm gonna be so real with you. I was not paying attention for that. Power of Hope Kratos versus Aizen. I don't know. Scale that guy. Like, can you get me people with legit conceptual hacks abilities? No, yeah, Doctor Doom is absolutely fucking busted. Like, 100%. Don't ever, like, doubt Doctor Doom. Like, dog, someone asked me Sukuna versus Aizen. I was like, no, dog. No, why would you do Sukuna like that? Sukuna is never beating Aizen. Dog, someone asked me Gojo versus Aizen. Someone asked me fucking Makima versus Aizen. These guys are never beating Aizen, dog. Could forced spirit fission work on Aizen? He's not a fusion, that's the thing. Like, what's the, like, how would that work? MCU Aizen Loki. MCU Aizen, the fuck? MCU Loki violates Aizen? No, he doesn't. The fuck are you talking about? We really be saying anyone beats anyone these days, don't we? Does Comp Goku reach ontological perfection? I don't know. And a GT Goku does, so. All Might versus Aizen? Dog, All Might is getting fucking I need to control my mouth. Okay. All Might is never beating Aizen. Wonder of You versus Aizen. Does Wonder of You have conceptual abilities? No? Forced spirit fission? Aizen is a spirit, dog. So, like, I don't know how that would interact, really, but... could Beerus beat Infinite Zamasu? Beerus can't beat Infinite Zamasu. That's another thing, by the way. Aizen's immortal, so... You know, Beerus ain't beating Aizen. Aizen when Gojo obliterates Aizen on the subatomic level. Aizen's been erased from existence on a conceptual level. Or a near conceptual level anyway, like getting pretty damn close, and he's been fine. Aizen's been absorbed by people who can see the future and resist conceptual sealing techniques. And he was fine. How far would Sonic go in Dragon Ball? Sonic clears Dragon Ball. Like, honestly, low-key. Aizen with +1 IQ versus Aizen with Rock. Wonder of You is a concept of everything. Everything about him is conceptual. Hey, you know what's funny? Aizen actually got rid of the concept of reason in the manga, apparently. So, like, you know, there you go. Aizen beats Wonder of You. Could the Death Note work on Aizen? Oh, that's a good question. Probably not. Zamasu's immortality is above Aizen's immortality. I agree to it. I kind of agree. Because immortality in Dragon Ball is like fucking busted. Immortality in Dragon Ball is above like narrative removal. So, but that's the thing. Like, the Hakai kind of just says it can't work on anyone who's immortal. So, unless, like, everyone who's ever been immortal in Dragon Ball has this kind of above narrative quality. Which, honestly, like, yeah, Fusamasu is an above narrative character. The staff at Toei actually considers him a cheat-type character. Can you scale anime Goku from the Saiyan Saga to now? Goku in the Saiyan Saga is like anywhere from planetary to star level. Goku in the Namek Saga is anywhere from like star level, is anywhere from like large planet to. No, honestly, no, yeah, even star. Goku in the in the Namek Saga, Frieza Saga, anywhere from like. It worked on Zamasu. It only worked on Zamasu in the manga because he was part mortal. Like, did we forget that? God Zamas is part mortal. That was kind of the way that they got around explaining it. That was kind of their cheat. Honestly, I think Zamasu versus Aizen might be interesting. Like, what do you mean above narrative? Yeah, like characters in Dragon Ball have like legit above narrative arguments. Not even wanking. Yeah, Goku clears solo leveling. Infinite Zamasu above the Grand Priest. You're kind of stupid, but, you know, whatever. Nah, I'm joking. You're not stupid. Beerus could probably seal Aizen. No. Like, maybe you guys aren't hearing me. Bleach has better sealing techniques than Dragon Ball, and Aizen is able to like resist and break out of those. So like, oh yeah, my Goku scaling. Frieza Saga Goku is anywhere from like star level to solar level. Goku in the Cell Saga is anywhere from like star level to like, again, like that solar range, a little above, a little below. Goku in the Buu Saga is anywhere from like galaxy level to like low complex multiversal. Buu Saga scaling gets fucking wild. Obliterates Aizen in all categories, including IQ. Prove that, dog. Does Zamasu have any way to kill Aizen? That's my question. Does like Aizen like look? I'm gonna tell you right now. Never lost an Aizen debate. Debated Aizen versus Zamasu. Didn't lose that. Y'all act like I really don't know my own fucking verses. Like, oh, let's see. Would you please answer if War Arc Zaraki is above? Dog, I don't know who those guys are. Hold on, let me see. War Arc Zaraki. Oh, Kenpachi? Just call him Kenpachi, dog. I know who you're talking about. Is above Mingetsukyo Ichigo. Honestly, he might be, like, low-key. Like, there were like 3 guys that Aizen didn't want smoke with. It was the Soul King and Kenpachi. Like, those were the 2 guys, and then he fought Mugetsu Ichigo. So low-key, like, Kenpachi might be up there. Okay, we got a guy who wants to debate Aizen versus Madara. I call this the D-Aizenator. Who's the strongest character Goku beats? I don't know. Name a character. I mean, Zamasu's plan at least did work. That doesn't matter, dog. There was no one to oppose Zamasu, aside from a starving, weak future Trunks. Meanwhile, Aizen was like fighting a one-man show. Madara does not beat Aizen, dog. I don't know what you're on about. Hold on, do we want to... I can share my screen, and I'll just like share... I'll show the debate happening, if he wants. After all, his name is FaZe. FaZe. Chad versus Black Frieza. I can't even imagine Chad losing, dog. Spider-Man versus Deku. That's honestly more impressive than anything else. Ads? Oh, hell yeah. Fucking, maybe I'll be able to eat. Okay, so how do you pronounce your name? Like Fiaz, Faz, Fazzy? However you want to pronounce your name. If you want, we can, like, I'll share my screen to stream. If not, I'll just debate right here. But, like, why do you think Aizen loses to Madara? Goku Black versus Aizen. Does Goku Black have any conceptual abilities? Can he get around Aizen's regen? Can he get around the Hogyekyu? Like... Does Game Sonic have conceptual erasure resistance? Honestly, I can't remember. Oh, Archie Sonic versus Zeno Goku? Or I presume that means Xeno Goku. Yeah, Xeno Goku obliterates him. Like, Archie Sonic is, like, strong for the time. Like Archie Sonic was strong in a Western sense. Where, like, you could calc his feats and they're really impressive on screen. You know, like, his feats are mathematically impressive. The scythe that cuts reality? Would Aizen have a way around the time ring? Legitimately, actually, unironically, yes. Because Aizen's complete hypnosis is able to work on people that can see and pick the future. So... like, legitimately, the time ring, honestly, isn't even a factor here. Like, Aizen might legit beat Goku Black, dog. Like, I'm not joking. He's low-key gonna be like, so I appear to you as, like, fucking... Aizen doesn't solo Dragon Ball. Like, that's not what I'm saying. Like, something you gotta understand, right? In like, Aizen versus, anyone, the issue always becomes, like, okay, other than hypnosis? I don't know, dog. Fucking, that's not my job. My job is just to say that Aizen doesn't lose to people. Fiaz, how does Aizen beat Madara? Like drop that down. Okay, this is what I'm saying, right? Aizen doesn't beat Goku, right? Like, for an example. But how does Goku beat Aizen? That's my job. That's what I'm doing. Phase? Is that how you pronounce your name? How do you... like, how am I supposed to know how to pronounce your name, dog? You put the I in, like, the wrong place. If you include the cut, non-canon 90 scaling for Virgil, he wins. But that's the thing. It's cut and doesn't count. I hate when Devil May Cry fans fucking... shit. BFR? Would Goku Black do that? Did Goku Black ever do that? No, he didn't. You can't say that he would if he's never shown that he does. Or potentially Seal. How? Because Aizen has broken out of seals that are more impressive than the Mafuba or the seal that Beerus used against the Old Kai. That's the thing. like he did with Cell one time when Cell was going to destroy the planet. Like, Aizen isn't going to, like, blow up the Earth. Like, Goku has no reason to BFR him. Could Zeno beat Aizen? I don't know. Does Zeno erase things on a conceptual level? He doesn't. You can't prove that he does. Even, like, okay, well. Honestly, no, you might be cooking, low-key. Because Aizen doesn't have, like, narrative regeneration, so. Okay, you can make a case for Zeno. You can make a case for Zeno. His erasure is above the Hakai. As I said, Zamasu's immortality is above Aizen's immortality. I could see that. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, okay, so like Aizen isn't beating like the cheat characters in Dragon Ball, right? Like the yeah, Zeno is a cop-out. Like, the strongest character in the verse beats Aizen. Whoa, that's just fucking crazy, dog. Okay, so I just wanted to say that Madara has better hacks, better illusion than Aizen, better mind resistance. Okay, you'd have to prove all of that, but even if it was true, he doesn't have better hacks, like, objectively speaking. The Hoi Gekku, Aizen's immortality, his conceptual regeneration, bordering on conceptual. Goku versus carrots. Doesn't Goku eat carrots regularly? I know you say Goku clears solo leveling, but without spoiling his stats and hacks, can Jinwoo beat Goku? No. Sun Jinwoo is not beating Goku. Sun Jinwoo is never beating Goku. Sun Jinwoo is never beating Goku. I feel like the sooner we accept this, the sooner we can all move on to this level of peace, right? Does Goku beat Gojo or get through Infinity? Yeah, I actually made a video on that. You can check that out. But to get through Infinity, you need like infinite speed or above, or attacks that destroy space-time. You know what's crazy? Bleach characters destroy space all the time, so Infinity low-key is doing nothing to Aizen, but whatever. The narrative regen was high godly, right? Yeah, I think so. You want me to explain how? Because Goku's stronger, dog. Goku's like multiple dimensions stronger than Jinwoo. Outspeeding time would be immeasurable speed, so. Better mind resistance than Aizen, like, maybe, potentially, but, like, what is that gonna do? Better illusion than Aizen? No, he doesn't. Like, the Genjutsu's kind of dog shit compared to complete hypnosis. Like, maybe the infinite Tsukuyomi, but, like, Madara never uses that in character. And you know how much prep time it took for him? Also, why are you on the toilet right now? I'm not on the toilet. What are you talking about? Piccolo Aura farms way more. then Goku Black. What PC specs do you have? Dog shit ones, dog. Low key. Low key, kind of terrible ones. Moro versus Aizen. Let's see. No, because the manga actually doesn't have any of the narrative stuff that the anime does. So low key, Moro's kind of an Aizen victim. What is the fastest JJK character closest to light speed? Gojo and Sukuna are just objectively light speed, dog. Like, I don't know what you're on about. Who has better adaptation, DBS Broly or Maharaga? Honestly, Maharaga, because he can adapt to things like the concept of cut. So... Could Vegeta be Aizen? He might have gotten controlled way more than he should, but he's also got controlled every single time. Honestly, like, probably break. By the way, is it just me or are you glazing Aizen more than you usually do? Because Aizen hard stops at the Busaga realistically. Get Gojo past massively hypersonic dog. Fucking the EM waves feat for Sukuna. Gojo scales to that. Shut the fuck up, dog. What are you talking about? Get out of here. I'm not glazing Aizen, dog. Like, legitimately, Aizen's hacks are just that busted. You would need to prove that your character has a level of either existence erasure or sealing technique that is above a conceptual level. In JJK, the speed is inconsistent? Yeah, it is. But like that doesn't downgrade speed. If anything, it upgrades speed. If you want, I'll pull out infinite speed Sukuna right now. Like y'all are lucky that I'm trying to be consistent. If I wanted to throw consistency out the window, I would give Gojo infinite speed. They are light speed. In fact, I could make a case for them being above light speed. I can make a case for Gojo having inaccessible speed, and I will, and I'll do it. You're supposed to have characters fight out of character in power scaling. No, you're not. That's fucking stupid. I've always hated it when you take characters out of character for power scaling, because that completely nullifies the fun. What type of immortality did bro even had? Dog. Okay, so you have Yahoo, right? Or Yuha, whatever. He's able to ignore and resist conceptual sealing techniques, right? And then he absorbs Aizen, and Aizen is completely fine, like a chapter later. Aizen gets erased on the spiritual level. Like Aizen's immortality borders on conceptual, and he's fine. Goku's would probably dodge a laser at point blank. Yeah, like. Also, isn't that what you did for Goku versus JoJo? You took Goku out of character. Dog, that was like a podcast. Like, realistically, Goku in character isn't going to do half the shit I said in that video. That's like me saying dodging at 10,000 miles per hour. That doesn't mean that I am fast. I don't know. Yuha erased Aizen. Yuha absorbed Aizen. It's a subtle difference, but it still exists. Look, All My said is the same level as Itachi. Seth, fucking. I know Seth made a video about Itachi, and he said that Itachi has better illusion than Aizen. That's not what he said. Noodles said that, and then Noodles said he was gonna cover the fact that it works on Yuha, and guess what? He never did. So I don't want to hear it. GER versus Aizen. Aizen isn't going to lose that, but he's not winning that either. Where do you scale End to Z Goku? Anywhere from complex multi to low outer. You want to know how you get Gojo and Sukuna to inaccessible speed? It's the prison realm. Moving inside a void with no time is how Goku got inaccessible speed in the manga. "10 Sukunas or 100 Gojos?" Low-key, the Gojos got that. As he is also faster. Nah, get the fuck out of here, dog. What the fuck are you talking about? Nah, get out of here. Nah, dog. What are you talking about? Fucking the Bleach downplay is crazy. Prison Realm mime ass. Dog, you know it's crazy? That's the same scaling I used for Goku to get him to inaccessible speed. How'd you get Endazi Goku to low outer? Dorino has immeasurable speed. Prove that. Has inaccessible speed Gojo been debunked? No, if anything, I've only ever seen people accept and acknowledge it more and more. Luffy and Naruto versus Ichigo. Dog, that's just Naruto versus Ichigo plus Luffy and Knuckles. GER over MIH. Yeah, prove that, dog. What the fuck are you talking about? Can Sans beat Gojo? Battles. Jojo Mama. Also, how does Goku scale to inaccessible speed? Goku moving in a timeless void in the manga. Like, if you remember, Goku in the Dragon Ball Super manga was able to move inside a void with no time. That is how you get Goku in the manga to inaccessible speed, and guess what? Gojo does the same thing. Aizen versus Darkseid. Honestly, no, Aizen don't got that. Darkseid is a conceptual being. Low-key, he's gonna, like, tear Aizen apart. But that's inconsistent. Dog. Inconsistency. Okay, first of all, that's a Nirvana fallacy, but even if you wanted to ignore that. You can't perceive time if I'll drop this. Okay, yeah, you do that. Adreno is very debunked. Whatever. But that feat is inconsistent. You need more proof. Bro, that's inconsistent, isn't it? Dog, you know what's inconsistent? Like, all of Goku's feats. Like, low-key, if you wanted to use consistency for Dragon Ball, Goku would be, like, mountain level. Get out of here. You know what they most consistently destroy in Dragon Ball? Like, mountains and islands and shit. You know what they consistently don't destroy? The macrocosm. But, you know, we still scale Goku that high because he gets the feat. Because he did it. I swear to God. If you want to scale for consistency, Naruto is like planet level, dog. Like... Also, I meant, like... I mean, isn't it inaccessible... Oh, for Goku? Oh, okay. Oh, my bad. Actually, it's surprisingly consistent in the manga. Surprisingly. Look, in the show, Aizen don't seem to have any mind resistance, and Madara not only has better power. Aizen is... No. Get Madara above planet level, dog. What are you talking about? Y'all are wildin'. Inconsistency is GT Goku being above Universal, then in one scene struggling to lift the building. Yeah, that's... Oh yeah, Cream the Rabbit is going to destroy Sukuna, 100%. Goku can go from being beaten down to base, with Goku Black to literally watching Prime. Yeah, let's not put logic into, like, Goku scaling, dog. Like... But yeah, the inaccessible... But he is. Okay, prove that. Prove that Madara scales above large planet level, dog. Prove that Madara scales anywhere close to Aizen. Time stop over RTZ. Confirmed if it's... I don't care. Fortnite Gojo versus Aizen. Fortnite Gojo doesn't have any statements or scaling. Like, I don't... Get out of here. Get out of here. What do you talk about? What do you on about? What is the weakest character that can beat Sukuna? I don't know. Dio. Dio can probably beat Sukuna. Sukuna versus Dio is actually pretty interesting. Madara will never beat Aizen. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But people are out here wilding, dog. Fortnite Goku versus Aizen. Answer my queen. Fortnite Goku versus Aizen. I didn't know you valued me that much, but you know. Fortnite Goku versus Aizen. I don't know. Probably Fortnite Goku. Like. I love your videos, but you are sometimes a Goku fanboy. Prove that. Prove I'm just a prove that my logic is just like whack. You know? You can't, because I always put thought and logic into all of my scaling, all of my questions. Like, I'm not a Goku glazer, not a Goku stan. I just legitimately look at the information available to me, and I scale from there. I'm not like dog. 5D before DBS is wild. Yeah, and I'll prove it too. Oh, hello there, Rashawn. Don't you take back almost all your scaling from your vids like 3 days later? That's not exactly what I said. What I said is that my opinions will change 3 days later because new information is available to me. Like, dog, I've never lost a Kid Buu debate, by the way. Literally never lost it. Someone tried to do Kid Buu versus Boruto. Guess what? I fucking crushed Boruto under the weight of my massive 5D Kid Buu. Aizen versus Naruto and Luffy. That's just Aizen versus Naruto with Luffy plus Knuckles featuring Dante from Devil May Cry. Aizen is murdering Naruto. Like, even the truth-seeking orbs, dog. Like, Aizen is already a spirit. Like, dog. Kid Buu versus light novel Jin Woo. Who the fuck? Where does he scale? I swear, if I see one out... Dog, I'm looking at, like, Universal Plus shit. Like... Hypersonic might be able to take on Goku. No, you're right. You're right, yeah, you're good. You know Crafty. Who the fuck is Crafty? Aizen is stronger and faster, but Madara can just one-shot using Genjutsu. And Seth said Itachi can kill Kakashi if he wants to. One-shot using Genjutsu. Yeah, that's... Here's the thing, though. The Hoigekyu. You need to get around the Hoigekyu, and the Hoigekyu is gonna shit all over the Genjutsu. Cartoon Network Alien versus Aizen. Dog, who is that? Does Ichigo have fate manipulation? He might low-key. He might have fate manipulation. That doesn't mean anything for Goku, though, because Goku might also low-key have fate manipulation. Crafty Scales? I don't know who the fuck that is, dog. Like Mr. Crafty Scales? Is that who you're talking about? Chainsaw Man versus Alucard, Shinra versus the Big Three. Oh, this is the guy that did Sonic versus the Big Three. Yeah, I think we've covered this guy before. I think we looked at him before. Kratos versus Yahoo. Nah, even I wouldn't go that far. As cool as Yahoo is. Bro, stop the glaze. I'm not using glaze. I'm not using glaze. I don't glaze. For the love, like, honestly, dog, I think I glaze Goku the least, man. Like, if you put me in a room with, like, Zeta, Drip Sauce, Seth the Programmer, let's see, Lonks Takes, and Goji Chronic, and you had to shoot everyone based on how much they glaze Goku, I would be the guy who gets shot last. No, I don't believe in drip sauce scaling. Thank you for all the little emojis you guys are sending. Like, those are really cute. I like those a lot. Do we all solo Aizen since we're real? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, DBZ... No, it's a... Now, Lonks Takes and Goji Chronic scales Goku lower. Yeah, and even then, I would still get shot last. I mean, DBZ Goku and DBS characters nullify every hacks through raw power. It's a little more complicated than that. Yeah, Goku has soul resistance. Back in the day, there was even a debate on whether or not Ki was actually, like, soul damage. Which, honestly, like, it might be, so... Is Gogeta's Soul Punisher from Fusion Reborn classed as Existence Erasure? No. In fact, here's something interesting from the original Japanese version of Fusion Reborn. It's actually not considered any sort of like evil erasing attack. That's only in the dub. Is 4D universal plus or multiversal? 4D is actually both. 4D is Universal Plus, Low Multi, Multiversal, and Multiversal Plus. I use the Versus Battle Wiki tier system. But Genjutsu is better. Yeah, but, like, even if it was, then, like... Even if Genjutsu is better than Complete Hypnosis, which you could debate, that means literally nothing. Because the Hoigekyu is going to shit on that. The Hoigekyu is just going to adapt to the Genjutsu and break out of it. You can break out of Genjutsu if you know you're in a Genjutsu. Aizen's gonna figure that out. Like, dog. By Babidi, then Goku can do it too, and they have gotten way stronger. Ultra Ego Unremarkable versus Ultra Instinct Takes. That would be wild. That'd be crazy. I don't know if Lonks Takes likes me, though. Which, to be fair, I've been kind of mean to him. Does Goku... Oh, actually, there's a guy further up. Gaston versus Mr. Satan. Mr. Satan got that. Goku has soul resistance. Yeah, 100%. Full power Anakin from Mortis versus Aizen. That dog is like uni dog. Like, those characters are honestly below the Force. Like, No, yeah, Spike the Devil Man, totally. Like, the video games imply that the Devilmite Beam is like a no limits kind of like instant hit ability. I remember when you asked him to come up for air. Dog, he was glazing Jiren so bad, though. I can't be the only one who thought that. Legitimately, like, man was like... I'm sending the scale for the one server just because that shit would take ages to type. Whatever, I don't care. What's the strongest being in all the Star Wars franchise? Probably full potential Anakin, honestly. Dog, do you know what he said about Aizen? Do you remember what he said about, not Aizen, but Jiren? He said some shit like fucking, Jiren could solo the entire tournament of power easily with like a percentage of his true power. I was like, dog, get the fuck out of here. Like, yeah, Jiren's powerful. Jiren's definitely stronger than most, like everyone in the tournament of power, 100%. There's no denying that. But dog, it's not on that level. The glazing goes insane. One Goku Cell versus Naruto. Honestly, Naruto might got that. No, I'm joking. Goku. No one's beating Goku. No, yeah, Madara can beat Gojo, 100%. Madara versus Gojo is honestly probably more interesting than Aizen versus Madara. But Madara can beat Gojo, 100%. Jiren at least was actually throwing hands with MUI in the manga. That just means that MUI in the manga is sucks, honestly. Like, low-key, it's honestly worse. You know. Here's the thing. You can argue that Jiren is still stronger than even like Black Frieza. Like, you can argue that. You had like planetary scaling for a JJK. Yeah, I did, and I still do. Heart of gold. King has luck manipulation. You could argue that. Let's see. Spawn is in. Oh, DBS Broly versus second appearance Spawn Invincible Comics. Dog, the Spawn in Invincible is featless. Like, dog, get out of here. Dog, get out of here. Jiren probably has trained. Even without that, like, Jiren is still stated to be like about God of Destruction level in the manga. Like, he's stated to be stronger than the Gods of Destruction, above the gods, all that. And those statements didn't like just disappear. Like, those statements still exist. And then Black Frieza is stated to be below Beerus in terms of power. So, if you wanted to goon it, you could say that Jiren is stronger than Beerus, and Beerus is stronger than Black Frieza. So, like, how are just Sukuna and Gojo planetary? Yeah, those are the only two planetary characters in JJK. No one else really scales to the planetary feat. Is anime Goku stronger than manga Goku? I think the infinite Zamasu scaling is kind of wanky, but, you know, you could argue it. Anime Goku might be strong. Honestly, Anime Goku's probably stronger than Manga Goku, but I have to cover that in its own video. Yuki? Oh yeah, Yuki too, if you wanted to go that route. You sent the JoJo scale. Yeah, I'll look into that in a minute. How about Sukuna and Gojo versus Aizen? You say Gojo and Sukuna can win? What? Oh, hell nah! Once again, the issue comes up. Do Gojo and Sukuna have conceptual abilities? Dog, what do you want? What are y'all on? Dog, y'all are crazy. Dog, Gojo and Sukuna probably like y'all really downplay Aizen to some kind of crazy like fodder levels. Like Maharaga, probably. Maharaga. Like if you give Sukuna the 10 Shadows technique, then you know it becomes a lot better. Which, it doesn't matter, is better, SA2 or SA1? The SA2 version, in my opinion. Yeah, if you give Sukuna Maharaga, JJK is not faster than light, I'll fucking prove that right now. Fuck, dog. I'm trying really hard to be nice, but y'all are just... Sukuna dodges EM waves. I'm trying really hard to be like a good person and not just insult you, but dog, this is a feat that like most people know. It's calc to like 1.5 times to like even 7 times the speed of light. Y'all are crazy. Like, do I have to make a Sukuna one next? I'll make a Sukuna one next, dog. We'll put the end. We'll push the end of Z Goku thing on the like later. If Aizen is so strong, why did he lose? Yeah, there's a thing about that though. Aizen wanted to lose. That's the only way he lost, because he wanted to. Faster than light and planetary JJK is extremely inconsistent. You know what else is inconsistent? Fucking 6D Goku. I still use it. The Tarnished? Hold on, let me see who the Tarnished is, because I've been seeing him in chat a lot. The Tarnished. Oh, from Elden Ring? Oh, this guy. Okay, this guy's kind of raw. But isn't this guy, like, star level? I think he could low-key, like, run a fade with everyone in JJK. You said that those were just sound waves. Yeah, because I was downplaying Gojo. Dog, I am not above my own... You didn't answer my question? Hold on one second. Could you make a Sonic versus Goku, or how far would Sonic get in Dragon Ball realistically video? Those are two interesting ideas in my opinion. I might make a Sonic versus Goku video. I might make that. Never Turn Back or I Am All of Me. Never Turn Back is my favorite Sonic song. Where does UG scale? UG scaling is interesting. You can get UG anywhere from like island level to like multi-continental. Everyone's always like, "Oh, how do you get anyone in JJK to go multi-continental?" Guess what? Takaba creating an ocean of Fanta has been calced to multi-continental. Universal Gojo? Yeah, even then, I imagine Elden Ring characters probably have something like that too. In a raw. Yes, I have read the boys comics, and they're pretty good. You know, they're all right. They're fine. You know. Alistair versus Anime Gojo. JJK scaling absolutely calced that Fanta shit, and there wasn't even an ocean. Okay, prove that. Fucking prove that shit, because I have a calc. I've ran the numbers, and I got that shit to multi-continental, so I don't want to hear it. Just because usually doesn't one-shot, and it doesn't mean it can't be continental people. This person right here. ENEOG. ENEOJ? Low-key spitting. You get a I can't heart your comment because you didn't. You get some hearts. There you are. Can Conquest conquer JJK? Honestly, probably. The biggest issues would be Hack's abilities, but, you know. Isn't Gojo the strongest, and isn't he only, like, multi-island? No, dog. Watch my content! It's like y'all just think I'm, like, yapping when I speak in my fucking videos, dog. It's like you pretend I'm not even saying words. And not a swimming pool? Yeah, you know, you get timed, dog. Fucking... Y'all think I, like, lie or something to you. Like, I don't understand it. Yeah. Yeah, you get put in timeout for 30 minutes. Yeah, get fucked. Gojo caps at Mountain! What? Y'all really think that I'm just like a liar or something, man. Yuji versus Denji is pretty interesting. I think thematically, Yuji versus Gon might be better, but, you know. Yuki, Gojo, and Sukuna are the only characters above Mountain. Yeah, guess what? Takaba's above all of that. Y'all really think I'm lying about Takaba, but he's the verse soloer. He's the GOAT. Honestly, Takaba could beat Itachi. Takaba could beat Itachi. If Seth streams today, I'm gonna punch my way. I'm gonna beat my way onto that stream, and I'm gonna do Itachi versus fucking Takaba, because Takaba beats Itachi. I will fight for that. I'm gonna have to go into overdrive. We're gonna... Yeah, I imagine. My account. Options. Disable ads. Original ad, light dark. Default save. Can we delete this shit? If you're stuck in a room with no operator and someone had a gun to shoot the biggest... No, yeah, I'd probably die first, low-key. Like, low-key, I'm like... Dio Brando versus Aizen. The issue with that becomes like the issue with like Dio versus Aizen would probably be the time stop ability, but the Hoi Geku could honestly probably why do you have Discord? I don't know. Why you have Discord? I don't know. What do you mean by that? A groomer? The fuck are you talking about? Whatever, dog. Okay, whatever. I'm getting kind of tired, so I can groom. Dog, y'all, I don't like any of y'all anymore, dog. Like, y'all are fucking... I'm gonna... Get the fuck out of here. Okay, anyway. Isn't Seth in hot water? Is that what that's about? Because I said I wanted to do Itachi versus Takaba with Seth? Dog, I just want to spread the good word of Takaba. Nah, because I got 3 people in chat calling me a pedophile. I fucking hate pedophiles. I want to kill all pedophiles, dog. Gumball versus Aizen. Get Gumball above, like, city level, honestly. Fucking hell. Now, like, you guys, like, when it comes to power scaling 100%, I have, like, no issue with any of you guys. Like, you're fine. The issue is when these motherfuckers want to, like, call me these fucking atrocious things. Whatever. But he's too non-competitive? Yeah. Ads? Dog, ads allow me to eat. Like, I hope you understand that. Gumball survived the Big Bang? Yeah, that's uni plus. Good job, but... You know, that doesn't mean anything. Survived the Big Bang. We got you back, okay. Yeah, Gumball survived the Big Bang, but that's an outlier, if anything. And even if you wanted to argue that it's not an outlier... let's see. Even if you wanted to argue that it's not an outlier... You know... You still got, like... I completely forgot what I was talking about, fuck. Whoever in the school exists without my knowledge, I'll what? Get a job. Dog, what are all these get a job, fucking... Dog, this is my job. I get paid for this shit. Get the fuck out of here. Dog, these people are just trolling now. Get the fuck out of here. Hide this user from channel. Get the fuck out of here. Walking through frozen time. You know, if they did that, you know, then you got inaccessible speed. No, yeah, if you give Gumball and Darwin, like, all of their gear and equipment, then, like, maybe. Then you got something that's a little more interesting. But if it's just raw stats, like... Ignore... Did I ignore you? Hold on one second. Aizen above mountain? Yeah, yeah, bro is like solar, dog. Like... Like, dog, even versus battle has Aizen at, like... Galaxy level. And versus battle is a down... Like, always downplaying, dog. Yeah, multi-solar to galaxy level on versus battle. Oh, holy shit. Thank you, keep talking. Oh, no, you're the guy from Discord. Oh, well, thank you, anyway. The GOAT. Takaba versus the Mask. No cross versus scaling. Then Lobo. Yeah, okay. Takaba versus the Mask. Here's the thing, though. In order to beat Takaba, the only way you can really beat Takaba is by kind of playing into his comedy, right? And Takaba doesn't like violence. He doesn't like people dying. That's not funny to him. And he doesn't like it when he doesn't like sex jokes either. So sex jokes and like death. Those are the two things he doesn't like. And the Mask comics are filled with that kind of shit. So yeah, those guys. Those are the two jokes that really like populate the Mask comic books, right? So honestly, the Mask would be completely ineffective against Takaba. At the same time, though, you could argue that Takaba can't really do anything to the Mask either. No, yeah, Takaba would probably fucking hate her. Lonk's takes versus Unremarkable would be crazy. Oh, hello there. That's an interesting name, but I'll ignore that. I love you, I like you. Nah, don't. I have a girlfriend, by the way. And I love her a lot, so I'm not available, by the way. Unfortunately. The Dark Knight, Batman versus The Darkest Knight versus Cosmic Armor Superman. It's probably Cosmic Armor Superman, dog, low-key. You got cut. What are all these trolls doing in my stream? This is the Aizen stream. Not the fucking... What the fuck is a girl? Whatever, man. I don't care. I just think it's funny. Whoever exists in... Captain Hat. What are you talking about, dog? I have a beautiful girlfriend that I love very, very much. For all your informations. No, yeah, I get the reference. What? What? No! Get out of here. No, dog. No. You get put in timeout. Get put in timeout for like 10 minutes and think about what you said. I'm about to blow. What are you? What? No, you get put in timeout too. Get the fuck out of here. Dog, what are these people? So is this stream Aizen versus MADARA, or you just talk about whatever? I'm mainly talking about whatever, but, you know. How do you know Bleach power scaling if you've only watched till episode 60? I do research. Like, I haven't read JJK front to back, but I still understand the scaling pretty well. Please explain to me how Madara loses to Aizen. No, he doesn't. Like maybe you guys aren't understanding the title. It's a question. You see, if you look at the question mark, Aizen loses to Madara, Gojo victim. Man, get out of here. We're talking about all the Naruto versus that can take out Naruto. Honestly, yeah, like low key, you know, you throw Aizen into Naruto, like he's gonna be he's gonna call it his Hidden Leaf Village. No, you're fine. I'm slow too. But low key, if drop Aizen into like One Piece, he's gonna be like, "Welcome to my One Piece." Put Aizen in My Hero Academia, he's gonna be like, "Welcome to my hero agency." Welcome to my UA. Aizen realistically is a Chad victim. I can't even imagine Chad losing. If characters were always allowed to be in character, pacifists would lose equal stats 8 out of 10 times. Then don't do equal stats. I don't know what you want from me, dog. No. No, Aizen destroys Madara. Aizen bends Madara over and, like, spanks him, dog. My favorite manga is Chainsaw Man, 100%. My favorite anime is a little more complicated. Dog, who are these random ass people that just keep... What? No, get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I fucking hate you guys. You weirdos that are talking about kids and shit. Fuck off. But no, yeah, my favorite anime is Cowboy Bebop. DCA Superman versus Conquest. It's fine, man. Dog. I'm gonna ban you guys from the channel. Like, some of these guys that are just talking about the weirdest, wildest shit. User timeout. Yeah, fucking. You get timed out for 24 hours. Get out of here. I swear to God. Who would you say is a good matchup for Aizen? Probably either. Then how come Cowboy Bebop is not your favorite manga too? Okay, so this is the thing about the Cowboy Bebop manga. It's dog shit. Nah, uh, he's not bad. Just the anime is like infinitely better. But yeah, Aizen, you could probably go like Gojo versus Aizen. That's my personal favorite pick. Just because like I think it's a thematically good matchup. Even if I do think that Gojo gets like annihilated. It's the same thing with kind of like the Chainsaw Man manga, where it's like, uh, does Cowboy Bebop have a manga? Yeah, that's what I was like. Man, what the fuck? Space Dandy and Cowboy Bebop take place in the same universe. I gotta watch Space Dandy now, dog. Like fucking dog. You get put in timeout for 24 hours. Get fuck off. What's the most overglazed manga, in my opinion? Let's see. Probably any of the new gen slop that gets really popular. You went there for like 2 questions. Hold on. What was your question? Let me scroll back up. You read my question? Hold on 1 second. Let me. Uh, oh, Ishiki versus Baryon Naruto. Who's Ishiki again? The name sounds familiar, but oh, Ishiki Otsutsuki from. Didn't Baryon Naruto beat the shit out of this guy? Baryon Naruto like destroyed this man. It wasn't even close. It was embarrassing. What are y'all on about? Who do you think will win, Gojo or Naruto? I can argue in favor of Gojo, but realistically, Naruto. Remembers when people thought Gojo would stand a chance against Goku? Yeah, those were crazy days. Dog, who are these people that are coming into chat and being fucking gross? I don't like kids. I fucking hate pedophiles. What's the... Yeah, put user in timeout. You get banned for 24 hours. Get the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here. Like, if you think I'm a fucking pedophile, I will fucking knock your teeth out. And Baryon mode lasts for 5 seconds. The Weeb Commander did say that. I don't know who that is, but all I remember is the anime and the manga where Baryon mode Naruto beat the shit out of Ishiki for like a solid 5 minutes. Like, it wasn't even close. Julia is a bop, and Spike should not have done all that for her. Trust me. Yeah, okay, hold on. Yeah, Julia is kind of... I don't know about Julia. I don't know. Spike is just low-key me for real, dog. Like... Doomslayer versus Aizen. Honestly, I've heard Doomslayer does have some conceptual shit, so that might low-key... Okay, bro, let's catch the fade in my MMA ring. Dog, I will beat the shit out of you. Don't even try, man. Fucking calling me a pedophile. Is to know, agree that he's Diddy loaded. Dog, get the fuck out of here. I'm removing your stupid-ass messages. Get the fuck out of here. I don't hate you, but I need to fight you. I hate you! Calling me a fucking groomer. But use your in timeout. You can put it in timeout for 24 hours. Fuck off. Nah, dog, I'm literally Spike. For real, for real. Spike is me. Bruh, anyone watch Black Lagoon? No, but the woman in it is really hot. It's all fun and games until Unremarkable takes off the inhibitor rings, dog. Fucking, you don't want to mess with like fucking true potential Unremarkable. No, I'm not Ginger. Gingers don't have souls. Like, that's been proven scientifically. Oh, Sukuna versus Madara? Yeah. Dragon Ball Force, yeah. Dragon Ball 16, Dragon Ball... I love South Park. South Park's fucking hilarious. Yeah, gingivitis, like obviously, like dog, like. Yeah, honestly, low key, y'all are cooked if you're Unremarkable. What the fuck, dog? Kashimo versus current Yuji. Yuji beats the shit out of Kashimo, dog. Fucking, I hate the Kashimo agenda. I hate the anti Yuji agenda. Would you rather spend 5 minutes in the same room with a French dude or a British dude? Honestly, French dude. You know, because British people, like, dog. I have not seen Team Hot Wheels. I don't really watch TV anymore, dog. Like, I saw the Q versus someone. Yuji is top 5 or top 3. Yuji's probably top 5. I don't know if I'd go as far as to say that he's top 3, but he's top 5. The Q versus the Osutskis? The Osutskis got that, in my opinion. I have not seen Team Hot Wheels. I don't really... Nah, dog. What do you mean? That's crazy. I'm taking the British dude any day. British people... Dog. You must not know many British people. Nah, dog, French people, like, okay, if you get around the fact that they're French, they're actually pretty chill. Invincible. Am I sped? Yes, I'm actually legitimately autistic. What the fuck do you want from me? How do you get around the fact that they're French? Bro, I'm ginger and I've... Dog, some ginger people do have souls. The Gaming Rift. Who the fuck is the Gaming Rift? I'm going to talk some Arabic. What happened to the street? Dog, Australian people are chill as hell. What do you mean? 100% the Australian guy. As long as he's not carrying any spiders. But yeah, some ginger people do have souls. Aren't they called daywalkers? Like, you're just a daywalker, dog. It's okay. It happens to the best of us. Like, I'm white. You know, white people are scary. Question of ultimate racist. Would you rather be in a room for 24 hours with 2 French people, British people, Chinese people, North Korean people? Honestly, the French people, dog. Like, okay. What do you mean French people? Right? Like French women? Or French people? Because French women are hot. If not, still the French people, just it's going to be less fun. Ad supplying my unk with dinner. Yeah. I need to eat, dog. What would be a good mashup for Kachimo? Probably the 4th Raikage, honestly. Like, if I remember correctly. The Raikage from... I can easily read Arabic, but I don't know what I'm reading. They just American. Nah, they nothing like us. They not like us, dog. They not like us. They not, like, low-key, dog. Yeah. Hikari, maybe? Hold on. No, yeah. Request Xeno Goku versus Archie Sonic? What do you mean request? How far does Bardock get in Naruto? Probably up to, honestly, like the 4th Great Ninja War. Like, low-key, he'd be a top tier there. Minal Jane. That's how you pronounce your name. If I'm wrong, then I don't know. Who would be a good match for Cosmic Armor Superman outside of DC and Marvel? I don't know. End of GT Goku, probably. Cosmic Superman, not Cosmic Armor. Dog, I don't know the difference between these guys. Yo, I'm back. What happened? Loki. No, that's crazy. I don't do that kind of racism. I don't do that kind of racism. I'm not brave enough for that. Lonks takes versus Unremarkable. You know, if anyone can get me like a meeting with Lonks takes, you know, if anyone could like work that, 100% I would. The end of you. Out of all the series you watch, what's your favorite to do agendas for? Chainsaw Man. 100% Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man's my agenda show. You know. If you could marry any fictional women, what would it be? Kobeni from Chainsaw Man. Invincible versus Gojo. Pretty much any Invincible character outstats Gojo, but no one can really bypass Infinity, so Gojo by default. Lonk doesn't want to get cooked like that. No, 100%. Like, bro, stop with the Chainsaw Man. Nah, man, Chainsaw Man is the GOAT. Only Omnipotus? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Like, that's a hard maybe, dog. Nah, if it, like I know Lonk. I know I talk bad about Lonk sometimes, but low key they're jokes. Like, they're just jokes. If anyone wants to get me an audience with him, low key, like, I'd make time for it. Like, I'll do GT versus Super with him, dog. Like, dog, I would demolish anyone. I'm going to say it right now. I'll demolish anyone in a GT versus Super Goku debate. Dude, just go on his Discord. He is relatively active. I don't know. Like, I don't really, like, do that, dog. Like, I think it'd be kind of rude if I just busted into his Discord and was like, hey, debate me right now. Like, that's not how I do it. Dog, I love Death Note and all, but, like, the only thing I talk about with Death Note is, like, Light Yagami would beat the shit out of, fucking Walter White, and then, like, no, I don't really read Transformers comics, unfortunately. Z Broly versus Dareth. Dog, I think Dareth got that, low-key. Not, like... What do you mean that's how Discord debates work? I don't... That's rude, though. Like, it's like his house, man. Like, you don't go into someone's house and demand they fight you. Like, that's how I view that. Chainsaw Man is for gooners. I mean, shit, probably. No. Learn if you beg or if you borrow. Adam Eve changes distance in molecules, not infinite distance. How is it rude he made it to debate? I don't know, like I don't feel right about it. Like, are you GT or Super? I'm GT. Like, I can make a pretty damn good argument for GT, in my opinion. Do you watch Pokemon X12? Not really. I haven't watched a Pokemon anime in a while. Bro, what do you mean you are comparable to him in subs? I don't care. That's like that. Like I'm a guest. Like I'm a guest in his server, man, and like I don't want to go in there and just like start demanding fucking. I believe I was the first person to join Long's membership. I mean, shit, fucking good for you, I guess. Or at least debate Goji Chronic. No, it's the same shit, because, like, I don't want to, like, bust into Goji's server and be like, hey, fucking... Okay, well, thank you very much for tuning in, watching the stream up to this point, Mr. Yesel. I can't pronounce your name, but, you know. Are you a fan of Daima? I'll be a fan of Daima when the dub comes out. Like, the dub is still releasing episodes, I think. Just DM him and ask him politely. I know, that's kind of scary, dog. Like... Where is the End of Z Goku stream? I don't know, we'll do that next time, dog. Oh, which reminds me, this stream has been running for like 3 hours. Yeah, almost, so. We could stay for a little bit longer, but we're gonna need to bounce soon. Are you more of a dub or sub person? I like dub, honestly. The dub is out. Is it? Has it been? Dog. Super Saiyan 4 Goku versus Terra 2 Saitama. You know, I can make a good argument for Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Like, honestly, low-key, no shit. I can make a good argument for Super Saiyan 4 Goku. God Fusion Goku versus Cosmic Armor Superman? Dog, I don't know. You think I have answers for this shit? Goku, I guess, because I'm fucking... Now, we're fine for a little bit longer. Like, we can do a couple more. The dub isn't finished, it's out, though. Yeah, I'm waiting for the dub to get finished before I give my, like... What episode is the Dragon Ball Daima dub on? I also really don't, like, I don't know. Probably the worst thing about the Daima dub is going to be the fact that, like, everyone gets new voices that I don't care about. Like, honestly, you could probably keep Shin's voice the exact same, because he's like a tree person, like, low-key. I just think that'd be funnier. Vegeta's voice is so geeked, yeah. Launderman. Who the fuck is Launderman? Oh, Fortnite Goku versus... Dog. Fortnite Goku probably obliterates him, like, realistically speaking. I was also really hoping that like Gohan would be in Dragon Ball Daima, but he'd be like the only person who didn't get turned into a kid. I just think that would be funny. Should I watch Dragon Ball Z Kai or the OG DBZ? Honestly, either would work. But in my opinion, that would probably be... Trying to think. I'm trying to remember. Honestly, I would prefer to just read the manga. Is the next stream after the end of Z1 a reaction stream? It might be. How many lions would it take to defeat Godzilla? Depends. But, you know. That was me stretching, by the way. I'm stretching. I'm not, like, fucking being weird. I started watching DBS versus Kai. No, you're fine. Okay, this is how I watched Dragon Ball for the first time, right? This is how I watched Dragon Ball for the first time. I watched like 7 episodes of the original OG Ball, and then I watched Dragon Ball Super Broly. And then after that, I watched seasons 1 and 2 of Dragon Ball Super. And then after that, I finished Dragon Ball Super. I watched Battle of Gods and Resurrection F. So like Dragon Ball Super was like the first kind of like part of my... Bro, I don't want to read the manga. Then, bro, you're Nah, okay, but actually though, Z has more to offer, but Kai is closer to Akira Toriyama's vision. So, whatever one matters to you more, probably that one. But yeah, I watched Dragon Ball all out of order, dog. Like I didn't even read the manga until like the pandemic. Genos versus Iron Man. Dog, Genos is dying so hard. Raditz and Nappa versus movie Sonic and Shadow. Or Super Sonic and Super Shadow. Probably the super forms, yeah. Sonic from the games versus Dragon Ball Super. Sonic clears. Sonic clears pretty easily. Oh, Dio Brando versus Aizen. Honestly, the Hoigeku is gonna adapt to the time stop. Like honestly. Yeah, star level super, yeah. Wait, what? Oh my god. What did he say? What do you mean? What did I say? What did I say? MCU Doctor Strange. You said Sonic Solo's Dragon Ball. Yeah. Well, okay. He clears Dragon Ball Super. Okay, there's a difference there because End to Z Goku probably beating Sonic. Or maybe not beating, but it's going to be a lot harder. And then, like, Dragon Ball GT, honestly, probably, like, low-key. Super Saiyan versus Gear 5. Do you mean in terms of writing, in terms of power increase, or just, like, Super Saiyan Goku versus Gear 5 Luffy? The answer is Goku, by the way, like for all of them. I got an ad, but I do not want Unremarkable to eat. What? I'm starving, dog. I need food. I need to eat, dog. What are you talking about? Aizen versus SCP-682. Is that the stupid ass lizard? The lizard is this. Yeah, fucking. I didn't even need to type in SCP. I just typed in SCP-68. I just typed in 682. Yeah, like this guy like dies to acid regularly, dog. Like. Now, can Aizen necessarily kill it? On a diet? No, dog. I haven't been eating. What do you mean Super Shadow has no way of hurting Luffy? 1 grain of rice per stream. That's what I've been eating, dog. That's my diet. The lizard just gets sedated by acid. Oh, so is it like a drug thing and less of like a... Less like a... Okay, but here's the thing. Aizen adapts too with the Hoigeku, so... I don't know, stalemate. Fucking... Yeah, Shadow, Super Shadow from Base Shadow? Probably gonna have a harder time, but Super Shadow got it. Yeah, okay, it's just extreme. Okay, yeah. So the lizard just get like really high from that shit, not like. I don't scale SCP. I don't know who any of these people are. Zoo Monkey Chow, dog. I'm better than that. Like I don't judge you, but at the same time, I ain't like that. Sonic from the games versus Mongo Beerus? Sonic from the games, yeah. Will you ever make a Ninjago video? I know, probably. Oh shit, okay. Yeah, we're probably gonna